Hello there. In this series, I'm going to be reviewing all my Skylanders. To start off with, we have Chop Chop. Actually, you already knew that, you saw the title, but still, here he is. Let's get started. To begin the review, we will go over Chop Chop's backstory and look. So Chop Chop was once an Archean warrior. Chop Chop is actually a mix of three elements. He's undead, magic, and technology. Looks a lot more like undead to me though. When the Archeans vanished, he went wandering, looking for his creators. That's where he found the Skylanders. He wouldn't leave them, and yeah, that's basically it. I think Chop Chop's backstory is pretty cool. He was a bad guy, found Eon, and became a good guy. Next up, let's look at, well, his looks. This particular Chop Chop I have here is a Series 1, although there's also a Series 2 and 3, which is well deserved. Now, as you can see, Chop Chop is half skeleton with blue and gold armor. He wields a sword and a shield, which obviously is what his attacks are based on. So that's his looks. Next, I'm going to go over all his attacks in-game and which upgrade path I believe you should choose. So, let's get to it. So, first up, let's take a look at some of Chop Chop's moves. If you press square, Chop Chop will slash his sword. Pressing square twice and then holding it down will start a combo, as you just saw. You cannot move while doing that. Chop Chop's second move is raising his shield up. I believe that this move is very good. It also blocks 90% of front-facing damage, although it should be noted that you have decreased mobility while in this state, and you can get hit back in the back. So if someone comes up to you, slashes you in the back, you will take full damage. Chop Chop also has a base health of 300, which does go up quite substantially. I think there's not much more to be said here, so let's go check out his stats. So before we look at the upgrades, here are the stats. His armor and critical hit are low, but his speed is very high, which you do notice a lot during gameplay. I would recommend a hat like the Nightcap to buff up his critical hit a little bit. Now at this stage in time, I end up choosing the Storm hat, which it's a pretty good hat. It costs a lot of money, but I don't think it's really what we're looking for. Later on, I changed to the Nightcap. I also give Chop Chop a little trinket of Valiance, as I think it suits him very well, as he does look like a warrior that will do anything to serve his master. Alright, so now we're going to look at the first upgrade that we can get. So the first upgrade we get is the Spike Shield Bash. So basically, to do this attack, you have to be holding circle and then press square to attack. I believe that this attack is not very good, as it doesn't do much damage, it's hard to perform, and it's just not as fast as using the sword. As you can see, I don't know why you would ever use this attack. In my opinion, it's just not that great. Alrighty, let's check out our second upgrade. So, this next upgrade does extra damage and you regain health by defeating enemies. I believe that this is one of the best upgrades we ever get. I mean, every single enemy you kill, including little chompies, give you 5 health. This proves to be so useful when you're fighting tons and tons of enemies. I can't stress enough how good this attack really is. Anyway, yeah, it also does a bit more damage and sets the sword on fire, which is just awesome. I love the little purple glow that it gives it. I think it looks really cool, especially in one of those dark areas, like Monster Marsh, where it lights up the area. Alright, so now let's take a look at some of his attacks. The new ones, obviously. So, as you can see, like I said earlier, the purple sword is glowing. Now, it should do some extra damage, and the combo is still the same. Yeah, let's come over to this guy over here. Yeah, we have a little buff in damage. Used to be 44, I believe, now it's 48. Oh, and as you can see there, we got a bit of extra health, so that is super, super useful. I can picture me being in a crowd of like chompies, and me being on low health, and just killing them all, and it will just give you so much health. I think that's going to be super useful. But yeah, I think, let's get into the next bit. Alrighty, here we are. So let's check out our next few upgrades. I believe we've got 2 new upgrades that we can afford. Yes, Persephone, we are ready. Right, so move faster while holding the shield. Okay. Alrighty, here we are. Yeah, definitely a lot faster. Maybe even faster than walking. Shield bash is still the same. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alrighty, press triangle to attack with bone brambles. This was been a wait, but it's a good wait because this finally gives us some range, which is an absolute necessary for for Chop Chop. So I think that's going to be a good one. Alright, let's check out the paths. Now, I think I'm going to go with the sword, and I think you should as well, because the shield is just, I never use it at all. Like, I hold it up, but the shield attack is just horrible. Yeah, that's all pretty good. Get a nice new sword, and a lot more damage, and the combo. Yeah, the shield just, it's not as good. Shield bash does extra damage, absorb damage is automatically released. Yeah, it's just not as good. Demon shield shadows. Shield bash attack stuns enemies, and hold circle to absorb incoming damage. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the top one. For sure. Alrighty, yeah, we've chosen the top one. Let's check out this Bone Brambles attack. Which will give us a lot more very necessary range. So yeah, that's the next few that we can get. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. 48 damage there, I think. That's gonna be a great attack. So yeah, let's get on to some more arena battles and see how we fare. Alrighty guys, here we are in a little Chaos Doom. So yeah, once again we still gain 5 health from every single kill, which is very, very useful. There we just did a new spin attack that I just got by pressing square, square, then circle. And yeah, I think that's a super useful attack. Very good for taking out large groups of enemies. I was using it a lot then. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, even better than I thought it would be. It just sort of sends them back really far. So I think that's a really good attack, and I definitely recommend using it a lot. Okay guys, so now let's check out if we can get any more upgrades. So here we go. The Archean Vorpal Blade sword attacks do even more damage. That looks pretty good. I think our sword is just going to become super, super powerful by the end of this. Which, I mean, you gotta love. Oh yeah, I think it's changed color a little bit. Looks a bit more sharp here. Alrighty, can we get any more? No, but that one looks super good. So yeah, we'll get that one next. And Bone Brambles do extra damage. Yep, see you guys in a minute. Alrighty guys, so we have completed the Chaos Doom. We have 10,000 coins to blow, and this should get us all the upgrades. So, Demon Blade of the Underworld, oh my gosh, look at that thing. That has got to be one of the coolest weapons in all of Skylanders. It's a massive, on-fire demon sword. That is just crazy. Okay. And now we also get another upgrade, which is Bone Brambles do extra damage. So that's always good, because I love that attack so much. Gives Chop Chop a bit of range, which is very necessary. Ooh, they're a bit dark as well. Alright guys, I'll see you in an arena battle. Alrighty guys, here we are. Yeah, Chop Chop is very, very good now. I think he's just, he deals so much damage, and he's just all around a really perfect Skylander. He can take hits, and he regens health, which is really nice. So he's easy to stay alive with. And yeah, I just think he's all around one of the best Skylanders I've ever played as. And he looks awesome as well, which is always a bonus. But yeah, thanks for watching my first ever Skylanders video. I'm hoping to continue this series, and you know, like hopefully make more videos as well. I'm gonna try and upload every single Sunday. I don't know if that will stay, but we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, thanks for watching, and keep playing Skylanders. Bye bye.